Hey everybody here, Clyfton Clowers back with you for another episode of Lord of the Rings Runekeeper Let's Play. Where we left off in last episode, we had a couple of things to do down to the south, down in Noglond, I believe it's called, and we had something to do up in the Silver Deep Mine, which is this way. I think we're going to start off today by going to the Silver Deep Mine. That sounds pretty good. Kind of moving right along here. Don't have too much housekeeping to do before we get started, so we're just going to head on up to the mine and see what we can get into. How's everybody's day going today? Mine's doing good. I want to thank everybody for the comments and the views. It's pretty awesome to see people are actually watching this. I never imagined that people would watch me play Lord of the Rings. It's kind of awesome. Again, if you have anything to say or comments, questions, anything like that, go ahead and post them down in the comments below. I'll be sure to read them and get back at you. So here we are, Silver Deep Mine. So what we are looking for, search Silver Deep Mine. What are we looking for? On the other side of the cave, blah, 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 blah. The mine is blah, 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 blah. Issue search Silver Deep Mine for the other side of the caved-in passage through which the burglars were able to reach the treasury. That's right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to look for a big hole in the wall, hopefully. It's not too bad. And hopefully it can be repaired. I'm sure that's what is coming next if we do find a hole. So they're going to want us to repair it. Checking out Sustaining Bolt again. Really like playing my Runekeeper. We're going to see... we should be getting a trait. We should level up here actually any second after a couple of these kills. And there it is right there, and we got a new skill. Shocking Touch. Briefly dazes the foe. 5-second daze, and it gives 29 lightning damage. That's pretty cool. That's not bad at all. Let's try it out. Too far away. Why is it too far away? Well, you have to be right next to the guy. Look at that. He's totally asleep. He had no idea. Huh. Look, a goblin. Oh my god, go away. Go away. I get it. In the map. Traits, hobbies. Anybody out there that play, do they have hobbies? Like, I know fishing is one. I've never done a hobby. It's something we might be able to look into. If anybody's interested in that. We got tier 3 bleeds. And we got those guys done. Let's get back up in here pretty deep and look for the hole in the ground. That way we can see how the heck the goblins got in and stole the treasury because the guard was being lazy. Let's try that stun again. Boy, that's pretty cool. That'll give us time to heal. I guess if we hit him, it breaks it. Yeah, 100% break chance on damage after 1 second. Okay, so that's alright. Alright, let's kill this goblin here. Blue Crag Crusher. Hit him with that lightning. Hit him with them tricks. That would suck if we fell off of this thing, wouldn't it? And we're gonna get this guy. This thing is pretty cool. Yeah, it builds up my attunement. So that way my lightning just destroys them. Starting to feel a little bit better today. I've been suffering from a little bit of allergies or cold. So I've been sniffling like crazy, and it's rather annoying. If you want me to be honest with you. Probably it doesn't sound too good either. And we hit him with the tricks. See you bye. We'll get that one gone. Oh, there's a goblin. I do see something over there, though. This is where that red flower was. We didn't go past this earlier. So maybe that's why we didn't see him digging into the repository there where they kept all their weapons and stuff. Yep, we did not see this. Get some bleeds on, hit him with the tricks. Really like those bleed skills. Most of those I think are on the red line trait class, if I'm not mistaken. But we're gonna go, what is it, yellow, which is mostly lightning damage, which is stuff we can do on the move. What do we got going on here? I'll save my lightning bolt for those two guys. I'm sure I'll have to fight them together. Put some bleeds on one. We're going to hit the other one with that freeze deal. That slows him down. Once our health is getting kind of low, we're going to hit ourselves with a heal real quick. And move on to the next guy. Hit him with the tricks. Hit him with the sustaining bolt, and that's all it takes. There's two more. It looks like our Shocking Touch, let's hit him again. Shocking Touch attunes 3 neutral, which is unique. So that way when your battle attunement is way up, it's going to take 3 off towards the middle. At least it doesn't neutralize it altogether. That's kind of good. Oh, look at this stuff. I really hope we don't have to explore this whole cave. It's going to take forever. Moving on, moving on. Oh, there's something glowing up there. That might be what we're looking for. What's this? Temporary state immunity. I don't know what that means. These bleeds going on him. Just gonna hit him with the lightning right out of the gate. Get the bleeds on him. And he goes down like a sack of potatoes. Oh, look at this, a dead Dower Hand. I collected the Dower Hand sword hilt. So this must be where they were digging and got hit next to the troll. The troll saw the light, and look what happened to him. Alright, so we got to bring the sword hilt back to Unar. So that's what we'll do. Let's get out of here. Getting some pretty good experience here, just murking all these guys. That's kind of nice. Next thing we're going to do, once we get this, depending on what Unar wants us to do, I mean, it's part of the book quest, so I imagine we're going to come back here. But we've got several things to do down to the south, which we'll probably hit up, hopefully this episode. If we have the time, but try to keep everything about 30 minutes. I really like all these stuns that I've got, man. That it looks like shocking words increased from 1 second to 1.5 seconds of stun. I guess that happened as we leveled up. So we've got a 1.5 second stun, and then we could hit him with a 5-second daze right after, which is cool. A little crowd control action. That's another thing. The Lore Master is another class I've kind of had my eye on wanting to play, but it seems really hard. I started one a long time ago, and it took so long to just do anything because it was such a low DPS class. I know they've probably revamped it since then, so I'm curious to see how that class would play out as well. If anybody's played Lore Master, go ahead, post in the comments what you think of the Lore Master. Or hit me up on Reddit. There should be a Reddit thread still going from when I advertised at the beginning of the Let's Play. I do check that. I get notifications on my phone when people comment, so if you feel like getting involved in the conversation, that's one way you can do it. If you don't want to comment on YouTube. Let's get them bleeds going. See you later. Oh, he stuck me to the ground. Gosh darn it. Booted. Huh? Yeah, I know. I can't do that while moving. I know. There's a lot of goblins in here. That's good for deeds. One place I read that getting all the deeds done early is best because it unlocks more traits that you can use to improve your character at lower levels rather than getting up to a higher level character and going back. That's usually what I'll do. Is because I don't usually pay attention to the deeds as I play. May have to check that out here when we get some downtime and see where we're at, what we need, and maybe we could go deeding, which would probably give us some good experience, but it'll really help build our character too. But what I used to do is, or what I usually do is once I get up, 10 levels over the area when everything is gray, or I get bored, or I get to a spot where I can't get some quests done just because they're too high a level or I'm not good enough, something like that, is I'll go back and I'll deed. And it makes things really easy when they don't fight back, and you can just kind of pick out the enemies you want to attack, and nobody else messes with you. You can actually put them on your quest tracker, and you can track exactly where on the map you need to go in order to complete the deed. So that's another thing we'll probably check out here. Hit him with that stun. Yeah, after 1 second, if you hit him with damage, it looks like it does break him from the stun, but that's okay. That'd be good as if we're battling two guys and we need one guy to sleep for a minute. kind of doing this out of order. Oh look, see, completed Goblin Slayer. And now we're on to Goblin Slayer Advanced. And my Alexa just thought I was talking to her. I hit him with a couple bleeds, like usual. This is kind of our flow. Hit him with some bleeds and then run through our lightning skills. Seems to be working fairly effectively. Once in a while we can throw in the lightning bolt. Number 2, number 3 skills aren't too bad either. Writ of Lightning, which is the one that adds 3 attunement, battle attunement, and then quick lightning attack, which is ceaseless argument. Another thing I've been doing, I've been trying to get a little bit better video quality. I've noticed going back watching these again is that the video quality is not spectacular. So I've been messing with the settings of OBS trying to get the video quality to be good. Right now, these 30-minute videos, the videos are about 3 gigs in size. And I had the settings on medium, and then I had to scale it down because I'm playing on 4K. So I scaled it down to 1080, thinking that would make things crisp and clear, but text and things like that it's just really hard to read. So I'm doing another experiment where I turn it up to high quality recording with extra large video file sizes. So we'll see how big those files are, and if it's reasonable, if it does make a difference. But here's Unar. Let's see what he wants. What is this? You found the Doorhand's sword at the other end of the cave. This is not good, Clyfton Clowers. Bad enough that our treasury has been burglared, but worse still that it was burglared by Doorhands. Yeah, you got that right. Let's take your shoulders, put them on. Dwalin is not going to be happy. There are troubles with Doorhands elsewhere in the Blue Mountains, but we thought they were out of Thorns Hall forever, and to steal Longbeard's gold from the treasury, unbelievable. You better head north into Thorns Hall and show Dwalin the Doorhand's sword hilt you recovered from the Silver Deep mine. Okay, so we're going to go tell Dwalin about it, and he's going to be pissed. That's good. We don't care. Deed, title. Let's see what we completed here. That's the Goblin Slayer. Here's Goblin Slayer Advanced. See, it gives you these virtues, is what they're called. Sorry, virtues. This one would give you 47 more morale, 51 physical mitigation, plus 15 armor value if we were to complete Goblin Slayer Advanced. So we'll have to check that out. It might, you know, like I said, it probably will help us in the long run at a lower level. I mean, it's still good to get them done at any time because you're going to get that bonus no matter what, and any bonus helps regardless, but at lower levels I bet it helps a little bit more. Here's Dwalin. Coming from anyone else, Clyfton Clowers, I would not believe these grim tidings, but you seem to be an honorable dwarf. I too thought the Doorhands were gone from Thorns Hall for good, but it seems that they still had designs on our gold. We will teach them a hard lesson, and they will rue the day that they sneaked back into Thorns Hall like the brigands they are. We will discover where they have taken the stolen gold, Clyfton Clowers, and then we will deal with them. I swear this by Doran's beard. We need to find out where the Dorhan burglars took the gold they stole from our treasury, and I believe I know just how to do it. The thrushes of the Vale of Thorane have long served as the eyes of Durin's folk in the air. If the Dorhans tried moving the stolen gold from Thorin's Hall, as they must have, one of the thrushes would surely have seen them. I believe they're talking about birds or cravens or something. Nas Grinsong is a friend of the thrushes who has been loyal to the Lonely Mountain, and he understands their language. Nas was last appointed on duty at the outpost of Naglon to the south, so everything we have takes us to Naglon, so I think it's time we head on down. Head on down to Pound Town, to Naglon. Let's see, this news shine where we have to talk to these people. These guys are... Oh. In return for polishing the armor, Rune asks you to collect the damaged armor from the guards at Naglon. Okay, yeah. So we're going to head down to Naglon for this. And what's the mail? What do we have mail-wise? A letter of commendation. Oh, we got a gift box. Another gift box. Just what we need. A request for assistance. Hello there and well met. I hope this missive is not intruding upon anything important. This dwarf, or not dwarf, hobbit wants something. We're just going to ignore it. Sorry about your luck. Alright. Oh. What do we got? Talk to some dude over here? Yeah, prologue. Wisdom of the... Talk to Willie to the west of Farron's Court. Alright, let's go do that. Here he is. Oh, the stable master. Well met, Clyfton Clowers. If ever you need to travel at speed, you should come visit me or whomever the closest stable master happens to be. So Dwalin sent you to me to purchase passage to Noglode, he did. Well, that's a good thing he did, considering how far away it is. Simply speak with me about renting a horse, and you'll be able to purchase safe passage and a speed. Okay, so we're just gonna take a horse there. And look, we made it to Noglog. It's a nice little castle. Look at it, we gotta talk to all these people. Let's check out the gift box. Oh my god, it gave us all kinds of crap. Letter of commendation. Deliver the letter to Laridan in Celadim or Bogey outside of Thorin's Halls. Alright, we can do that later. So that's something we gotta keep. So we'll lock it. We got another gift box. We got more dies. Oh, there's another gift box. And what are these? Heals 90 morale initially, and then 20 morale for 2 seconds. So that's cool. Here's one for power, 90 power, and then 10 every 2 seconds. That's cool. More dies, which I don't really care about. And what's this? Starts quest. Outfitting yourself and others. Oh, this is the craft guide. Okay, we'll get rid of that. I know how to do that. A wrapped horse whistle. This contains a fragile whistle that can be used to summon a rideable horse. A gift for a starting adventurer. Every starting adventurer can use a helping hand. This box contains more trappings to help you in your life. Let's open it, and we got more crap. Here's another gift. Level 7 gift for adventure. So look, so it gave us a writ of passage for 1 hour, which we already have a horse. Plus 10% run speed. That's kind of cool. And 2 regenerative foods. Plus, so that's good. So we got some food. So food is good. It helps you. There's 2 types of food. There's regenerative food, and then there's like boost or bonus food. Regenerative food will heal you and your power during combat and out of combat. And then the bonus food will give you like plus 20 might or plus 20 vitality or whatever. So this one here gives us plus 22 in combat power regeneration and plus 23 in combat morale regeneration. So we're going to hold on to that. That's a good deal. Let's stick these items over here. We've got another loot box. Let's open it up. And lo and behold, we got another loot box. We've got plus 5% attack damage. That's cool. A Tome of Defense. Greater protection from melee, ranged, and tactical damage. That's cool. Here's some morale boosts. Plus 149 maximum morale lasting 1 hour and 30 minutes bonus. Here's one plus 95 maximum power lasting 1 hour and 30 minutes. Or 90 minutes as it says. And then we got, okay, so this is the run speed and attack damage. And the writ of passage. Let's just line them up there. Let's open the next box. And we've got our level 9 box, which we will be getting to here shortly. Here's 5 potions of restoration. This removes all disease, wound, fear, and poison effects from the target. So that's cool. Every once in a while you'll be fighting somebody. They'll scratch you. They'll give you a wound. That will take that off. We're going to leave it up in the morale section. Okay, cool. While we're here, before we get to talking, let's go to the grocer and sell and repair all of our crap. Let's lock the items, our new items that we don't want to get rid of. That looks good. And we'll sell all. Well, can't get rid of the dies, whatever. We'll hide them up there. And we've got some loot from our adventures in the Silver Deep Mine. Let's sell all of it. And there we go. So first things first, we have to talk to this person. Here's Gisley. Not again. This is the third meal my father sent me in as many days. When will he realize I'm a grown dwarf and not a child to be coddled and fretted over? Ah, you're not to blame. Thank you for the food. Maybe someday my father will realize I'm not the thin-bearded dwarf of 60 he remembers. And, of course, he's going to give us some food. So we're going to get some roast pork chops. And we can get some cooked carrots or some eggs and onions. So cooked carrots gives us plus 9 vitality. And vitality is very important for our character. The other one is might. Eggs and onions gives us plus 7 might. The only thing might does is increase our block and parry. So we're going to take the cooked carrots. And we're going to arrange our food as such. Let's put these down here. Let's put our food over there. Let's lock them before we forget. Okay. Here's Ulfar.
I am at your service.
I've been waiting for Rune to come down. We expect him any other day, but it usually put us off again. I've got a dent in my armor a hand and a half ago. Proxy Goblin would have cut me from shoulder to belly if not for this hunk of metal. Okay, and here's Getler. Bruin's got someone else to do his errands for him again. Very well. Here's my other armor. You might want to check with Ulfar too. His armor's torn up bad from the past couple days. Here's for another quest. Has the water flow been restored? I should say not. It's just a trickle, really, when it should be a torrent. So he's going to give us an earring, which we have none, so we're going to take the Fate earring. For Runekeeper, Fate increases the critical rating, tactical mitigation, which is good, resistance rating, which is good, in combat morale and power regeneration, which is always good. So we're going to take the Fate earring, and we're going to put it on. The water has not been flowing down from Norglond for several days. I sent a message back to the halls, but I've not received a reply from the builders. I'm not about to send my guys to do the builder's work. I don't blame you. They sleep all day. Well, would you look into it? The canal runs all the way down from the mountains from Thorns Hall and to Gondom and below. The problem must be upriver from here. The above ground part of the canal, the place may be blocked, is south and west of here. Just take the road south to the bridge and look underneath it. Okay? We can do that. And here's Rothgar. Welcome to Nogland, friend Runekeeper. You might not know it, but this way station has storied history, nearly as rich as Thorn Halls itself. I would be honored to tell you of... Oh, I see. You are here on business from Dwalin. Well, you will never find a truer longbeard than our steward, and Thorn Halls are maintained with dignity that benefits our glorious... yes, your pardon. What were you wanting? Of course, Nas came through here just hours ago. When he left, he mentioned heading to the Thrush Stones. Follow the road north back to Thorns Hall, and it will turn sharply to the west. Continue to follow the road until it bends to the north again. Continue west from there, and you will find the Thrush Stones. Okay, so we've updated our quests. We've got some new quests to take. Clear the roads. There's a time when our hunters kept up on the number of bears. So it looks like there's a bunch of bears bothering people on the roads. We've got to kill 8 bears. We'll go ahead and do that for them.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
The lynx that roam in the Vale of Thrain have become bold with hunger. So it sounds like we've got a problem with the lynx, which are like little cats. So we've got to defeat 10 little cats. And what do you want? I sent Vifiel to cut a quarter cord of firewood for Noglon, but he's not come back. See if you can find him. Just follow the road to the west. There's a clearing out there where we gather wood. Okay. So I think that's going to do it for today, folks. I think we're over a half an hour. We've got plenty of quests to do out here in Ared Luin, plus the prologue to Volume 1. And that's where we're going to pick it up on the next episode. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today, and we look forward to having you watch the show as it progresses. This is Clyfton Clowers signing off.